Hi everyone, as you can see I am at the airport. I am currently here in Miami International Airport and this has to be one of the worst experiences of my life. I know, first world problem. Anyway, I booked a ticket to Merida from Raleigh using American Airlines, and all I have to say is don't book with American Airlines. I was already warned by a friend that American Airlines has a lot of delays. I didn't know what to do because I already booked the ticket a month in advance. You know, I booked everything, the Airbnb, I booked my tour guide, I already had money converted to peso. I was prepared to be on this trip for like 4 days, but the way things are going, I decided to get another ticket back using a different airline. So I was supposed to go from Miami to Merida, and we were supposed to board not too long after I arrived. Next thing you know, I get a notification that it's been pushed back to an hour and a half. And then it was like a few minutes again, so it was just too many delays for me, and I've had it. I tried to find another flight from Miami to Merida today. There were no flights available. And then I tried to look for another flight from Merida to Miami, and then from Miami to Raleigh. There were no flights available either for when I'm trying to get back here. So I decided to, you know what, let me just go back home. I spent so much money like on this trip that I didn't even get to go on because of the delays from American Airlines. The next time I need to go anywhere, I am not going to be using them. Anyways, I'm going to try to make this positive. I am here with my Starbucks drink. I got like two different ones. I don't know. This is a mango dragon fruit refresher, and then I'm going to be trying the strawberry cold foam with matcha. It's pretty good. So now I am waiting here to go back home. I don't know how to feel right now. I'm just feeling really upset. While I was getting my drink from Starbucks, I saw some guy order a sub from Subway. I don't know what happened. I didn't really hear any arguments, and the next thing you know, he threw his sandwich, hit the sign, and tried to hit like one of the workers. I don't know if they caught the guy, but that's what's happening right now. And then some other lady just freaked out because some random guy bumped into her, and now she's walking away upset. I did not want a vacation here in Miami either. I thought about it, like, you know, since I'm already here, why don't I just stay here for a few days and then come back? But no, that was all I needed to see to really get the vibe here in Florida. Sorry, North Carolina could never. Okay, it would never be like that. I don't know. I'm just trying to make the best of it. So yeah, I did go to one of the stores here in the airport, and I bought a decorative piece. It is hard to describe. So you connect it to your ceiling fan, and there's like an art piece to the switch, so every time you pull it, like, I don't know, it just hangs and looks cute. So I will show you guys what it looks like later on. I want to surprise my husband, so I don't want to open it because it is packaged really nice, and I think it is going to mean so much to him. So we shall see. I'm here with an update. So I am really happy that I decided to cancel all of my plans and come back home using Delta Airlines. I looked up to see if the flight that I was supposed to be on, did it take off or what's going on. It got delayed again. So they already boarded people, but everyone's just waiting on the plane, waiting to go to Mexico. I really miss my dogs. I'm so happy I'm going to be going home tonight.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
This is for like almost to hang.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is like a ceiling fan pole thing.
I got back very late last night, so I used Delta Airlines to get back from Miami to Raleigh. It was one of the worst experiences, so I guess I could have paid extra for a better seat, but I didn't want to. The free seat I got was all the way in the back, right next to the bathroom. It was so bad, y'all. It stinks. There was no window next to me. I was literally freaking out. Every little movement, you could feel it. I started getting nauseous. If it wasn't for the TV, I think I would have vomited, honestly. Because that, not being able to see where we are or how far we have left, like, I started feeling claustrophobic on top of the stink coming from the bathroom. I was just meant to come home. So the ride, it was really bad too, but that's not their fault. Turbulence came in waves all the way through. So it was fine, and then really bad turbulence, and then it was okay again, and then it happened again. And of course, where I was sitting all the way in the back, you could feel every movement, even if there isn't any turbulence, like when the plane was backing out so that it can, like, you know, get ready to go on the runway. I felt every little movement. I don't think I'm going to be taking any trips for the rest of this year. Like, if it's not local, then I'm probably not going to be going. I would fly Delta again in the future, but as of right now, probably not in the next year or two. American Airlines, definitely never. I tried to get a refund on my trip from American Airlines. It was so difficult for me to find my ticket number. It wasn't listed in the email. It wasn't listed on my boarding pass or through the app. I ended up just canceling my trip. So when you cancel your trip through American Airlines, you don't get any refunds. But right after that, that's when I saw my ticket number. At this point, I am just relaxing. So when I was canceling all of the things that I signed up for when I was supposed to be in Mexico. It was okay, I guess, except for one. So I paid a deposit for a lash appointment, and it was supposed to happen on the 25th at 9. I realized I never got an appointment reminder, even through WhatsApp. The deposit was $10 US. So because I never got a reminder of my appointment, I don't think they put me on the books. So when I notified them that I won't be able to get there for my appointment, they were like, oh no, so did you want to make an appointment? So that's how I know that I was never on their books, even though I paid the deposit. I will be trying to get to Mexico again in the future, since I have money converted to peso. I'll just save it for my next trip. Whenever that is, I'll just plan to take a longer trip in case if there's any delays.